Bandidos, today I bring you the best SMG build to kill so fast the enemies poop their pants. That's how hard it hits. That's how fast it shoots, making it very good at stacking armor and stacking bodies. Crazy if you think about it, to be able to kill that fast with that much armor. The best of both worlds. It comes with tons of survivability. It's very fun to run and makes heroic content seem very easy. I'm going to show you how to make it. Hit like if unique and effective builds are for you, and comment Childsplay to support the channel.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my
This is an SMG build with amazing time to kill, and it has amazing added survivability. Let's super quickly talk about survivability. Player skill aside, time to kill is the largest contributor to your survivability in the Division 2. Simplified, kill them before they kill you. If they're dead, they're no longer a threat. That's the idea. And with that being commonly accepted, some players hold on to the idea that there's no such thing as too much damage in the Division 2. And with that, they say the only way to play is with an all-red min-max damage build. This build hits over 1.1 million. It shoots up to 1,656 RPMs. That's crazy. It makes heroic feel like Child's Play. And it's doing this with 1.7 million base armor. And bonus armor value is so high, I couldn't even venture a guess to how much. But I can tell you a single kill equals 850,000 in bonus armor. And the tier 6 shield is nearly unbreakable. And so are you with your bonus armor, regen, and protection from elites. So much so, this build has 0 armor on kill. You won't need it. You could add more damage if you want. That's easy to do. But what you would lose is way more valuable than the so small it's undetectable added time to kill. Here's the build. And it starts with this bad boy, the Tactical Vector SBR, and I'm having so much fun with it. You got to use this. So I have a crit chance mod, I have another crit chance mod, and more crit chance mod with a larger mag. Notice that we're killing really well and only have a mag size of 39 rounds. That's crazy. So the base RPM here shows and reads at 1,380, but it does go up by 20% beyond that. I'll show you why in a second. The base damage is there for you. SMG damage, we got no expertise. It's got crit chance and damage to targets out of cover with a reload time of 1.7 seconds. That's important to have a fast reload. The talent I chose is measured. So the top half of the magazine has a 20% rate of fire, and that's what pushes us to the 1,656 value on the front half of the mag. And then the bottom half of the magazine is a little bit slower, but you get 30% total weapon damage. So that's more damage than you lost in the front half of mag. Very good talent, and it's important that you choose a weapon talent. If you don't want this one, that's fine, but it's important you choose a weapon talent that doesn't deactivate when you switch weapons, because you will be doing that sometimes. But very, very fun. You could also use the Dark Winter if you wanted to. I didn't want Killer, and that's because I didn't want to be stuck with a 10-second timer. I wanted something that was always there for me, and that's why Measured is synergizing with the build, and I'll show you why in just a second. But one of the reasons is because we're using the ACS shotgun. This is the named version, the Rock and Roll. I got crit chance on it and damage to targets out of cover, and this one gives you more magazine capacity. But if you don't have the named one, just use a regular ACS. And we're using this to quickly build stacks up for the build so that we immediately have our max damage capabilities at the beginning of every fight. Because we're switching between the two weapons, we don't want to disengage earned damage like you would if you had Killer as your talent if you were using the Dark Winter. But if you still want to use the Dark Winter, that's okay, because you're not really using the ACS shotgun too much, mostly at the beginning of the fight or if there's big gaps between fights. The basis of this build is a 4-piece striker, so that's giving us weapon handling, helping with our reload and shots on target, and 15% rate of fire, loving that. And Striker's Gamble, which is giving us an increase in total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. So that's great. Really easy to stack and maintain with our high RPM weapon. And we're playing at a range where we're on target a lot. Notice I got an armor core with crits. Here's the second piece, the gloves, more armor and crits. The knees are more armor and crits, and the holster with more armor and crit damage. If you're looking to be part of a strong, positive community, then I have you covered. Join Tux's Discord. We're not elitists, and we're so much more than just clans and raids. Tux's Discord continues to grow as the central hub for the player base that loves this game and wants to see it thrive. And if you love builds, this is the spot. Also, join Texas Players Club to support the channel, the cause, while getting access to member perks and extra content like gaming music playlists. Click the join button below. I decided to go with Cheska to help with the crit chance on the build to get the crits up. And we got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and protection from elites. And I'll tell you why I'm running that in a moment. And the talent is Intimidate. This is an OG talent, great for SMGs. While you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 7. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5% to enemies within 10 meters. And of course, we're playing in tight. All stacks are lost when you have no bonus armor. That's the key. So distance and bonus armor. Playing inside 10 meters, of course we are. Bonus armor, you know it, because you need the bonus armor in order to get out of cover and hang out of cover as long as we are. What might be hard to notice is all the damage we're actually taking. Because I'm doing so well, it doesn't look like I'm taking damage, but I'm constantly taking damage. Taking hits from the back, from the top, from the front, from the sides, from all angles. But it doesn't look like it because I'm constantly getting a kill, and when I do, I pick up more bonus armor. And again, that bonus armor is coming in big chunks, 850,000 chunks in fact, per kill. And because my time to kill is so fast and directly tied to my recovery, it appears that I'm recovering faster than the damage that I'm taking. And in most cases, I am. And that's what makes this build special and why I don't need any additional armor on kill in the build. And the backpack is the Memento. It's a must. It has weapon damage, armor, skill tier. I got mine at expertise 14, doesn't really matter. I have a protection from elites mod. That's our second one for a total of 26%. You don't have to have a perfect one there. And of course, the kill confirmed talent. The short-term bonuses are we get 5% weapon damage per red core, and we have 2 of those. 10% bonus armor per blue core, we have 5 of those. 50% bonus armor on kill, and we get 5% skill efficiency per skill tier. We got 1 of those. And then our long-term buffs, we get 30% weapon damage that the enemy cannot take away from us, and we get 3% armor regen and 30% skill efficiency, helping our shield stay strong. And so the bonus armor regen, and the unbreakable shield is all the defense you need on this build. And why am I running protection from elites? Okay, so this build is highly centered on bonus armor, and that's really why I'm running armor. So I'm running those 5 armor cores not because I just want to run around with a bunch of armor. I really don't. Armor's not that helpful in this game. The real reason why I'm running those armor cores is for the bonus armor. So we're getting 10% bonus armor per blue core. We got 5. That's 850,000 bonus armor on kill. That is more valuable than any armor on kill brand attribute I could put on. That's more valuable than the 10% armor on kill that Gunner gives us. It's more valuable than Bellstone, more valuable than Uzina Getica. With this style of gameplay and amount of damage we take and how fast we're killing, I way rather have bonus armor, even though it's temporary, than regular armor on kill. And the reason why is because the sky is the limit. With regular armor on kill, for your white armor, the peak is your total armor amount. So in our case, we top out at 1.7 million. But with bonus armor, you can go way above and beyond that. You can, sky's the limit really, as many people as you can kill. Now there's some realities to that, but with the Memento, the bonus armor lasts 10 seconds, and that's a long time for a build. I mean, if you can't get 1 kill in 10 seconds, I don't know what to tell you. And so that bonus armor is also driving our damage. So our survivability is directly tied to our damage capabilities. And that is the perfect example of a build with synergy. If you have really great time to kill and your objective is to get out of cover, to put on really good armor on kill. And the best armor on kill in my book is bonus armor on kill. And again, because the Memento has no cap on it. And then also because of that bonus armor, we're driving Intimidate. And as you can see in the gameplay, because we're able to get at least 1 kill every 10 seconds, we constantly have Intimidate. It is actually rare that we lose Intimidate. And that's also why I'm running the shield and protection from elites. So both protection from elites, the 26% we have, is making that bonus armor last longer because control points has a lot of elites and we're diminishing their damage. And so that bonus armor can last a full 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get another kill anyways, and then throw that bonus armor on top. Notice I'm running the firewall specialization, not gunner like most people do. And that's because we get access to the striker shield, which is really the best shield in the game for close quarter combat. It's got damage bonus per enemy, and that's what we're after. That's flexible damage that scales. And as you can see on this build, we got 13% damage bonus per enemy, and we're always attacking multiple enemies, so that's really cool. And also an incentive to spawn kill. Notice the health is at 4.6 million, so the enemy has to chew through that health and the regeneration in order to get to you. And remember, we got 30% skill efficiency helping this shield, and this is a tier 6 shield, absolutely strong. Another incentive and reason why I'm running the 5 blue cores, and it's perfect because we got this extra skill tier from the Memento backpack, making it a perfect tier 6 shield without any wasted cores. For example, if you had a 6th blue core, then you'd have 7 tiers and one would be wasted because it wouldn't apply to the shield. It's very important your shield doesn't break. And the shield is important because it's not just protecting us from being killed, but it's protecting our damage, which is also protecting us from being killed, because kill them before they kill you, right? So this shield is offering both offense and defense in 2 ways. The offense from the damage bonus per enemy from the shield itself, and by protecting the Intimidate chest piece. So use this shield, especially if you're gonna run Intimidate. Now you don't have to run Intimidate. I really enjoy Intimidate. I've always have, and it's really nice to be able to break it out, especially on shotgun and SMG builds. For the other skill, I'm running the decoy. It's a tier 1 decoy, always helpful, especially if you get into trouble. We got 52% crit chance, 117% crit damage. And remember, a lot of damage isn't actually showing up on the build, especially that 30% weapon damage from the mementos and the scaling damage from the short-term buff as you grab trophies, of which we're stacking, as well as the damage buff coming from the shield. And I think right now, this is actually my favorite SMG build in the game. I think I even like this more than Hunter's Fury, at least on this high RPM weapon. I feel like the build is all business, straight to the point. It's a clean setup. It's a simple concept. It's got everything you need, high survivability, and I've been taking it all around the map to fight every faction. There's a million ways to die in the Division 2. Use this max XP rifle build to survive it all.
Follow me.